It's a popular topic online, maintaining a lawn with dogs. I have 3 dogs. I'm big into the local rescue groups. Love helping dogs. Would love to have more of here if I could handle it, but I got such a small yard, it doesn't make sense. So I put down ryegrass in the winter so the dogs have something green to play on and roll in and whatnot. This will be Bermuda come summertime. The ryegrass burns a lot more aggressively from the urine. Bermuda, it gets like this, but it doesn't get this bad. The Bermuda will go like this, where it's kind of just burnt and then it'll green back up. But the ryegrass dies right off, and I would have to reseed this. But I'm not going to reseed it because the Bermuda season's almost here. I don't really have any weeds back here. I do apply pre-emergent a couple times a year, but I don't really do post-emergence either. I do very mild pest control back here. I just try to basically water it and mow it. The labels on these herbicides generally say it's safe once dry, but that's not true. My grandfather actually, decades ago, before I was born, told me a story where he accidentally let a horse out into the wrong pasture. That horse pasture had 2,4-D on it. The horse later died from 2,4-D. So don't let any of the labels confuse you. Safe when dry, I mean, safe to maybe walk on, but if your dogs eat the grass, you can't be applying too many herbicides back here. I will apply a fertilizer here, like a balanced 10-10-10, but I'm not putting down too much nitrogen like I am on the front yard where I'm almost only putting down nitrogen. If you're fertilizing nitrogen and the dogs urinate on it as well, the nitrogen kind of compounds. And so the burn effect, that's where you're kind of getting it from. And sometimes you'll see people's lawns where it's like green and then dark green in spots. That's nitrogen deficient, and the dogs urinate in spots. And so it's saying the lawn needs nitrogen. But you don't want to get too much nitrogen again, because then this is what happens. All these spots happen. To avoid having all these marks on the Bermuda in the summertime, what I do is I run my sprinklers after the dogs go outside. So the dogs go outside like 8 a.m. I have the sprinklers run 9 a.m. every day to wash the urine off the blade, because it's the first morning pee that burns the grass the most. I don't run my sprinklers that much in the wintertime, so this is kind of what you get. Plus ryegrass just really does not do well with aggressive nitrogen like Bermuda. So don't fertilize too much. Sparingly use herbicides, pesticides. Pre-emergent when you can. Keep the dogs off it until it's dry, of course. Don't let your dogs ever eat the grass. And just, mowing water can keep you weed free, but keeping the urine spots away, pretty much impossible in the wintertime. Summertime, you have a lot better chance. Check my summertime videos to see my backyard in the summer.